always been able to read people, to know what they're thinking before they even say it. It's one of those little things that comes with the territory when you're as smart as I am. It's not something I brag about, but it does make things easier. And you, well, you've always been so interesting to me. The way you smile, the way you move, the way you talk, everything about you draws me in. It's almost as if I can feel your thoughts just by looking at you. You might not even realize it, but I've been watching you for a while now. I know when you're upset, even when you try to hide it. I know your favorite food, the exact way you like your coffee, the shows you binge when you need to unwind, all those little things that make you, you. And I can tell you, no one else knows you like I do. It's almost as if we've always been meant to be this close, don't you think? You might feel a little overwhelmed, a little uncertain, but I promise, it's all because I care about you. There's no one else who can give you the kind of attention I can. No one else who will look out for you the way I do. I'm not like other people. I don't need anyone else but you. And I know you're starting to see that deep down, even if you don't want to admit it yet. I know what you need before you even ask for it. Isn't that comforting? To know that someone understands you completely. You don't have to worry about a thing. You just need to trust me. Trust that I'll always be there, that I'll always take care of everything, so you never have to be alone again. No one can protect you like I can, and you know it's true. I've put so much effort into this, into us. I can't let anyone else have you. Not when I've worked so hard to make sure you're mine. No one understands you like I do. No one sees the little things that make you special. I notice every detail. It's like you've become my life's work, my greatest project. Everything I do, everything I've built, is for this. For us. I don't think you quite understand the extent of what I've done for you, and maybe you don't need to, but you should know. I've been careful. I've made sure no one else will get close. They might try, but they don't know you the way I do. They'll never be able to. I've made sure of that. Everything I've arranged, every move I've made, it's all to keep you close to me, to protect you from all the distractions out there. You might think you're free, that you have choices, but you don't. Not anymore. Not when I've already set everything up for us. All those little steps I've taken, the way I've already inserted myself into every part of your life, it's all part of the plan. You can't escape it now. Not that I think you want to deep down. I'm the only one who can give you what you need, what you really crave. So let's just stop pretending. You're mine. You've always been mine. And I'll make sure it stays that way. There's no need for resistance. No need for doubt. Just let go. Let me take care of you. You're safe with me, and no one else can offer you that. Trust me, I'll never let anything come between us. Never. I know you might feel conflicted, but there's no need to worry. You're in my hands now, and that's exactly where you're meant to be. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders anymore. I've got everything covered. Everything is perfectly arranged, and there's no reason for you to resist it. Why would you want to? Look at how well everything fits together, how effortless it feels when you're with me. I've given you everything you need, haven't I? All the care, all the attention. You don't even have to ask for anything, because I already know what you want, and I always get it for you. It's a life that's so much easier than trying to figure everything out on your own. I've already done that for you. All the worrying, the stress, the little decisions, those are things you can leave behind. You can just let go and let me handle it all. Isn't that what you've always wanted? You're safe now, and that's all that matters. No one else will ever hurt you or take you from me. I won't let them. I'm smarter than that. I've thought of everything, planned every step. sense of belonging when you're with me. Everything fits, doesn't it? I've created this world for us, a world where it's just you and me, free from the distractions, free from the noise. I've taken care of everything. You don't have to lift a finger anymore. It's all been taken care of, so you can just rest. You don't need to think about what comes next, or wonder if everything will be okay, because it will be. With me, it always will be. You can trust that I know what's best. You can trust that I'll always make the right decisions for us. I've spent so much time planning, so much time ensuring that no one else will come between us. No one else can offer you what I can. And as we go forward, as we build our life together, you'll see how perfect everything is. I'll handle the hard things, and you can enjoy the peace that comes from knowing you're safe, that nothing can hurt you. Not anymore. You don't have to worry about the future, because I've already shaped it for us. You can just focus on being with me, on living this life we've created. You don't need anyone else. You don't need anything else. I've already given you everything. I'll give you more too. Whatever you need, I'll provide. All you have to do is trust me, and in return, I'll keep you close. Always. Forever. You don't need to be afraid. I'll never let you go. We're too connected now, aren't we? There's no turning back, but you don't need to. Not when this is where you belong. With me. You've become such a natural part of my world, haven't you? I've woven you into everything, into all the little pieces that make up my life. It feels right. And I can see it in the way you look at me, the way you've started to rely on me without even realizing it. You're starting to understand that everything I've done, every move I've made, has been for us, to keep you safe, to make sure that nothing, no one, ever takes you away from me. I can feel it too. The connection between us. It's stronger now, isn't it? It's almost as if we've always been meant to find each other, to come together. You might not have seen it at first, but now you do. You can feel it, just like I do. I've made sure of that. Everything we've built, everything we've shared, it's all led up to this. You and me, together, forever. And I know you're starting to realize just how perfect this is. How perfect we are. I've made sure you're surrounded by everything you need, everything you could ever want. You don't have to ask for anything anymore. I already know. You can just relax, let go, and trust me to take care of everything. You're safe here, with me. There's no need to resist, no need to doubt. I've already secured our future, made sure it's just as we both want it. We're not just close now, we're inseparable. The more you're with me, the more you'll understand. It's not about control, it's about trust. I trust you to see that, to see how much I care for you. You'll come to see that I'm all you'll ever need, and I'll make sure of it. You're starting to understand, aren't you? You're starting to see that there's no need to be afraid. Everything is exactly as it should be. The way I care for you, the way I protect you, it's all for your own good. I'm not trying to control you. I'm trying to keep you safe. I want you to feel secure, to feel loved. You deserve to be loved like this. No one else can give you the kind of care I can. And now that you're here, with me, nothing can come between us. We've already crossed that line. You can't go back, and you don't need to. The outside world doesn't matter anymore. It's just us now. I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure you're never alone, never left to deal with anything by yourself again. I'm here, and I'll always be here. Everything I've done has been for us, for the future we're going to build. You'll never have to worry about anything. I've already planned everything, from the smallest detail to the biggest. There's no room for mistakes, no room for anything to go wrong. deserve. So relax. Let go of all the doubts you've been holding on to. I'm right here. There's nothing to fear. You're not going anywhere, and neither am I. We're in this together now, for good. Just trust me, and you'll see. Everything will be exactly how it's meant to be.